Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, that was a very successful second tournament of the blitzball season. But I guess it's time to get Yuna back on her pilgrimage, I guess. Where we heading? Didn't she say something like Temple at Jose or something like that? Speaking of Temple, are we actually like a guardian now? I mean, Orin kind of volunteered us, but I don't know if the actual words were spoken that we're a guardian. Well, I guess if we get to the Temple of Jose, I guess we'll just, whether anybody objects to me going into the cloister with them will be a tell, I guess. I guess we'll just tag along again. Not much else we can do. The one person we know from Xanarkand is, well, joined up with Yuna, so I have no idea what to make of whether Orin was just pulling my leg. Oh, high potion. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll definitely make sure Yuna gets that should she need it. Pulling my leg about Sin and Jacked and Alright. Before we continue on here, let's switch Orin over to the Slayer Overdrive mode. Equipment, let's take a look at that. Brotherhood is fine. Walk over to the Powerball. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's see, let's switch over to the Red Armlet. Get more use out of that than the 5% extra HP. And let's check our stats here. So 13, so Tidus and Yuna look like they're the quickest. Kimahri is the second quickest, but I actually want to put Kimahri in the front line here because we will be running into our first... Oh, there. This place has the first enemy that has the potential to confuse you, and it's one of Wakka's specialties. So yeah, we kind of want to take that thing out as quickly as possible. So, yeah. Oh, hello, how are you? Oh, well. Thank you. I'll make sure give it to them should we need it. And, oh, what's this?
This is a statue of Lord Mihen. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mihen walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maester's trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
Oh, cool. Nice little history lesson.
Although this is a high road, fiends do appear. Be on your guard.
Well, be sure. Alright, what about you, sir? Oh, man, we got a Hunter's Spear. Oh, wow. I wonder if that's any better for Kimahri here. And indeed it is. He gets an extra 10% to his strength. So, yeah. To his damage output. Definitely useful. Alright, thank you, sir.
That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it! What the?
Told ya, Sir Orin's the best.
I could have done that.
So yeah, that's just demonstrating that, like Kimahri, Orin also has the piercing ability on his weapons, so his specialty is armored enemies. So yeah. Hey, what are you walking around? Look like you're looking for something. Oh, who? Ooh. I hope he's alright. I'll keep my eyes open. If I see him, I'll let him know. Alright.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
Some old city?
Correct. a city most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Ooh, pressure's on.
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians, I presume.
Yeah. What's back here? Dreeneka Jameo Jack Bame. Whoop. Yeah, I can't read that. Oh well. Alrighty then. If you recall, we were mentioning there's still enemies in which we will need the cheer ability to be able to overkill, or at least to cheer up for. This guy is one of them, and why you would want to do that is because he is one of the only enemies, I believe he's actually the only enemy on this road that actually drops ability spheres. So if you need ability spheres, he's your guy to go to. So yeah, it's got 1,875 hit points as you can see, but you need to do 560 damage to overkill him. So actually, let's switch Titus over to... here's an option. You can either... Because, well, let's put it this way. There's actually another overdrive mode called Comrade, and what happens is that any time a member of the party gets attacked, it actually adds 1 to the counter of both of the other 2 party members in the front line there with you. So it adds 1 to that counter, and eventually to learn Comrade. Eventually, Comrade will become a very important overdrive mode to have. There is a quick way to learn it later on, but if you want to shorten the amount of grinding time you need to do in order to get it, you may want to stay away from status ailments like darkness, silence, and in this case slow as well, with the exception of a few with a few notable exceptions. So it's completely up to you which way you want to go. I'm actually going to stick with the Brotherhood here because we do get the extra 5%, and I do want to overkill this thing. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, just to show you Titus, he can't quite do the full overdrive. He doesn't have a full overdrive yet, so he can't use that to overkill it. So yeah, actually, yeah, there's the, what do we want to do here? Let's leave Yuna alone for now. Let's, bring in Waka.
Bring it on.
Let's have Waka attack. Kimari. Let's use his new spear. Ow. So yeah, he hits like a truck, so you kind of want to keep Yuna out of the front lines, if you will. But however, let's bring in Auron to mitigate some of that damage by using Power Break.
You will hurt no one.
Yep. Alright, let's bring it back. Titus back in. Let's actually cast Haste on him.
This should be quick.
Generally, the best way to do this is cast Haste right away, but I just wanted to demonstrate, the intricacies of this particular creature here. Alright, for Yuna, yeah, let's bring in Yuna to heal up Titus.
Go!
Alright, so he's got 833 left. Oh yeah, I want to use Cheer.
Let's give them all we got.
Now, in this game, there's actually a hidden affection level, so I guess you could say with each of the characters, in terms of their affinity towards Titus. Probably applies more to Titus than anybody else. Basically, anytime you use a buff on them, their affinity with them will go up. So in other words, me using cheer there twice raised our affinity with Orin and Yuna by 2 kind of thing. So yeah. Lulu, let's bring her in. Actually, we could probably have her do a little bit of damage here to get him below the threshold before we attempt to overkill this thing. Right, this is number 3. And the affection levels do eventually have some effect on scenes later on in the game as well. So yeah, that's pretty Waka, I guess. Actually, no. Kamari.
Back on the field.
Just so I can save myself some time, the guards not having to go into the menu to swap everybody in and around to get them back into the formation again. Right, and just number 4 or number 5? I guess I'll do one more just to be certain. And let's bring in Yuna.
Let me help.
Absolutely. Doesn't really need it that much, but just give one to Kamari there. Alright, one more cheer and then we'll attack. Alright, let's do this. Boom! Overkill. Okay.
You like that?
And there we go. And we get 2 ability spheres. Huzzah! How am I doing on my sphere situation? Yeah, it looks like ability we're the lowest on ability spheres, and yes, we're probably going to need quite a few of them coming up because Kamari is getting to the point where he would be approaching. Yeah, he's got these ones, and he's got these. Yeah, he's got a lot of abilities coming up that he's going to be learning. So yeah, stocking up on ability spheres, not a bad idea. All right, but if you head around here, we get an ice brand. So yeah, let's equip it right away. And there we go. That'll come in handy with one particular enemy. Oh, did I already talk to you? Oh, I wonder if this has anything to do with what, Ooh, really? Wow, sounds like a pretty big operation. I wonder if that's it. The temple's involved, I guess maybe it isn't. Doesn't have anything to do with what Luzu and Gata were on the, boat for.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Alma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend? Huh.
Let's go get him.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
Yeah, I get the... Were they, like, trying to... Alright.
You guys are toast.
No. None of our business. Anyways. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Kind of confusing. Crusaders are excommunicated for a particular operation, and now we're hearing that there's a maybe there's a second operation going on that the temples are actually involved with, but... Alright, here we go. We got Mihan Fang and White Element. 2 new enemies. Got the Raldo there, or I'll probably take that out. The Raldos, I think they can actually inflict the slow status as well. I'm not sure if... I can't remember if they're the ones that do it right away or not, but just keep an eye on that. For Tidus, let's take out the Mihan Fang here. Ooh, nice. Mihan Fang's 160 HP, 240 damage to overkill, so it shouldn't be too hard for Tidus to overkill without the Brotherhood there, so yeah. For Yuna, again, if you like, you can actually have her use the Null Frost ability here, and that'll nullify the White Element's attack there, so yeah. In this case, let's get Ornn in to take out the Raldo, just in case it can inflict slow. And Kimari, let's have him use Lancet on the... in case you're wondering, Lancet is magic damage, so yeah. Ow. Let's bring in Yuna. Have her heal up Tidus. Then we'll bring in Waka to defend, and then I'll probably bring in Lulu to finish it off.
You called?
Alright. And as you might be able to guess, weak to fire. Overkill. Nice. Alright, bring in Tidus. And there we go. Oh, who's this?
Ah, a summoner party. You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
My name is Yuna.
Ah, the High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you.
Hmm?
Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours. A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
Hang on a second.
Well, it's your decision.
I'm sorry.
Tell me if you change your mind.
Will do. Alright. Before we talk to her, let's do some Sphere Grid stuff here. Let's get Yuna up here. The important part of this is just getting Yuna caught up just so she's at maximum strength that she can be at the moment, so yeah. But I'll just do everything else here. You know what? Yeah, I think I will get the Extract Mana. Like the Extract... Any of the Extract Speed, Mana, Power, Ability Spheres, I won't be using them. But I'll pick them up anyway, just, you know. For those that don't have that nodes, you don't need to use up that Ability Sphere, so you'll end up with more Ability Spheres. Theoretically, so yeah. Alright, and Tidus, let's get him some more strength. And Waka, get some more strength as well. Ooh, got 2 points. And Lulu, some more defense. And Ornn, I guess just give him some more health. Like he needs it. Alright, I think that should be good enough. Alright, let's try this again.
Have you changed your mind? You wish to train?
Let's do this.
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin, your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come.
Wow. What a nice lady.
Show me how strong of a link you forged with your Aeons.
And for those who are wondering, yes, that is the summon animation for Ifrit. So, yeah. So, Yuna didn't summon it, but that's still the summon animation. Alright, I guess we better... Oh, we can't summon Ifrit because he's already theirs. Let's summon Valofor. Let's see what she can do. Well, that's fire. Let's try some ice. Throw some blizzard his way. Not bad. Let's try it again. Ow. Aeon's attributes rise with those of its summoner. Thus, the Ifrit one summoner calls may be very different from one called by another summoner. Because this Ifrit's strength and HP are both high, it will win in a straight fight. Try fighting using your Aeon's shield and boost commands. Shield stops your Aeon's overdrive gauge, but reduces the amount of damage it receives, and boost accelerates the overdrive gauge, but increases the amount of damage received. So yeah, basically what I went through over on Besaid, but we needed to use those specific commands back then, so I decided to explain them a bit there as well. So shield is best when you expect the enemy to hit your Aeon with a powerful attack. This Ifrit alternates between attack and Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike is coming up next, so defend your Aeon with shield. So Meteor Strike is kind of like Ifrit's Sonic Wings. It's its special ability. So yeah. Alright, we got a Meteor Strike coming, so let's use shield. And yeah, that that reduced it quite a bit, trust me. Alright. So yeah, this Ifrit actually has... Where is he here? 3,500 hit points. Obviously, we've already taken it down a bit. But I'm actually going to... I want to drop him down about 1,000 HP and then unleash Energy Blast. So yeah, let's do this. Should be the third Blizzard, and that should cross the 1,000 HP threshold there. And let's use Energy Blast. This should do at least 2,500 damage. Overkill. You don't get anything extra for overkilling him, so.
Stop. That is enough.
It was more about killing him before he killed me, kind of thing. So yeah, there we go. No items, no equipment, no nothing like that. So yeah.
Not bad for one so young. I underestimated you. Take this. You've earned it.
Quite literally a brawl, and for winning that fight, we get an Echo Ring.
You show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot.
Huh?
Or should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
Wow. I wonder if all her... Well, she's alone, so I wonder if her guardians got killed in the process. I don't want to think about that kind of stuff. Alright, so we got an Echo Ring for Yuna. And it has the HP plus 10%, but also has Silence Ward. Basically reduces the chances of her being inflicted with silence by 50%. So quite useful for someone like her to have. So yeah, if you lost that battle, you just get another Seeker's Ring with the just the HP plus 10%. Yeah, but it would have an open slot on it, so yeah. But for winning it, you get the Silence Word ability as well, so yeah. Alrighty, so at some point we may want to recharge Velafor's overdrive gauge, but we'll take it as it comes whenever we get the opportunity to do so. But alright, let's continue on. Actually, yeah, or it'll be fine. And here's one of the last another new enemy. I guess there's still actually one more we can run along the road here. This is the enemy you want to take out right away, the Floating Eye. It has a chance of inflicting confusion, so yeah, let's get rid of that right away. Let's bring in Waka. Here. So yeah, Floating Eye, 140 HP, weak to Thunder, so if you've got the Thunder Ball, it'd be useful to use against Imp, but I don't have it, so yeah, I won't be using that. 140 HP, 210 damage to Overkill, highly resistant to magic, so yeah, Waka's pretty much going to be your go-to for this. So yeah, let's just hit it, take it out, and oh hey, you got an Overkill, nice. That boost in strength that Waka just got probably helped out there. Alright, for Yuna, let's bring in Tidus to take out the Mihan Fang. I didn't mention this as well. The Mihan Fangs, I believe there's a chance of inflicting silence as well, so that's actually part of the reason why I bought the echo screens back at Luca, because, you know, just in case one of our mages got silenced. So yeah, let's take it out.
Oh yeah.
And then we got Kamari. Let's use Lancet on it, just so we can do some damage. And heal himself at the same time. And he just got that HP taken away, but oh well. Yeah, let's bring in... Yeah, Kamari. Okay, let's bring in Orin. Or, sorry.
So be it.
Let's leave Kamari in, so that Yuna can heal him. The reason why I'm doing this is just because there is an overdrive mode associated with healing as well, so yeah. Let's bring in Orin, defend, and then Lulu to finish it off. Bright side is, with the floating eyes as well, there is a chance that it can drop a piece of armor with the Confused Ward ability on it, so if you get it, by all means use it. Confusion sucks. In pretty much every game I've ever played.